Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wherever you are in the world today, I hope that you are doing great. Hope that all is pleasant for you. And most importantly, my friends, I hope that you are in good health. Once again, welcome to the Common Sense channel. On this channel, my friends, we get to talk about those things that people know, that people have thought about, but don't often have the time to discuss. These, my friends, are the things we discuss here on the Common Sense channel. So once again, welcome to the Common Sense channel. Today I want to talk to you about the video I did on Is Obama a Monkey? But today the reason why I'm doing this again, to show you the reason why I was really upset in that video. Normally I don't come out like that. But this is something I've been paying attention to for the past maybe 3 months now. I've been watching. And I want to say it on this video that I honestly think that Obama and Donald Trump are going to run in 2028. And that video, my friends, was an introduction to what is to come in the future. You haven't seen anything yet. So today I'm going to be talking about, and more like an advice to the American people, to pay attention and take heed to the message. Pay attention, open your eyes, be wise. Don't sleep. These people know what they're doing. Donald Trump is no fool. And the reason why I think Donald Trump is no fool, Donald Trump don't want to run against a progressive, aka leftist, Gavin Newsom. Donald Trump don't want to run against Gavin Newsom. But he wouldn't mind running against Obama. That video yesterday, there are other people that were in the video. More like a cartoonish, animistic movie, right? Or video. These people are not stupid. Anything they're doing is a projection of what they want to see. Obama knows that whatever that video did, and in combination of what's happening in the past few months and up to that video, is going to help the Democrat. The Democrat knows this stuff is going to help them. They are getting ready to switch hands. The Democrat, the Republican, they are the same people. So if you want to take back your country, you got to open up your eyes. You got to be wise up. Don't follow the emotion. They're playing with your emotion. If you watch the video keenly, you will see whoever crafted that video is not an idiot. It's not an idiot. It's not stupid. That individual, my friend, is a genius. They're not stupid. That's why they did that video in a very a crafty way to cultivate whoever will watch it. And you saw how the viewership went so fast, because that's what they wanted to do. YouTube should have, if YouTube was paying attention, they would have stopped that video from even going forward. But guess what? YouTube allow it. YouTube allowed that video because they know what it would do. You understand? Obama and Trump, 2028. Forget about the 22nd Amendment. That stuff is just an amendment. These people, they will find a way to finesse that thing. If you read the key statement of the 22nd Amendment, it just so the president wouldn't have more power, superpower. You understand? So he wouldn't be drunk on power. That's what the 22nd Amendment is for. So they can limit his ability to have more power. But if that individual, whoever the president, maybe Trump, if they're not sick, they're not incapacitated, and if the American people, it doesn't mean Trump cannot run. Trump can run. Yes, Trump can run. The only thing is, if he wins, that's going to be a constitutional issues. It's going to be between the states. It's going to be, first it's going to be with the election board. They're going to contest that. And it can move from there and go to the state. That could be a bone of contention. And eventually it can end up in the Supreme Court. You understand? So it don't mean that because he already ran, this is his second term, he can't run. He can run. It's just that they're not going to be able to certify if he wins. That is if he wins. You understand? So the worst thing that could happen now, I see a lot of people are emotional. You need to stop being emotional. Obama and Trump are buddies. These people are not stupid. They understand the buttons to press. They, my friend, understand your buttons. They know what to press. You're not living in a matrix. Don't allow these people put you in the matrix. When I say these people, I'm talking about Obama and Mr. Trump. There are a lot of other people that are in that video. But why isn't people upset? And let me tell you, not all black people are upset anyway. The ones that are upset are the elite. Watch, you see the bourgeoisie ones. Those ones are the ones that were enjoying when Obama was president. You understand? Me personally, I don't think Obama should run. But I tell you, Obama is very, very ambitious. And by the time I finish this video, you will know exactly why Obama will run. You understand? Obama will run. Because right now, if you look at the Democrat right now, the only viable person they have right now in that whole party is Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom is a progressive. See how he runs California? It's a progressive state. You can say AKA leftist a little bit, but it's more progressive. Donald Trump don't want to run against a progressive. You understand? So he wants to run against the established person. The established person in the Democrat Party is Obama. A lot of these liberals in the Democrat Party, they look at Obama and they think that Obama still has sway. But it's a different time. You understand? So the best way to test the water is to come up with a video like that. You understand? Why didn't the people, the ones that are upset now, you understand? Why aren't they now upset at Joe Biden? And what's the other one? What's the lady that ran again? I already forgot her name. His vice president. She's also black, right? Black, quote unquote. Why aren't they upset? Why are they not upset about the other people that are in there too? You understand? But they selectively remove Obama and his wife from it. Because they know what they're doing. It is up to you, the American people that love this country, to see exactly what they're doing. Because Donald Trump is setting the stage for 2028. And if you don't know Trump, Trump is a master of narrative. He knows how to move things. You understand? In his first term, he didn't know how to operate the system. But this time, he understands how to move the narrative. So he can get up any day and push the buttons. That's exactly what you talk about. And that's power, my friend. So if Trump sees how the situation will go, especially this primary, and I'm going to say this on my channel, because I don't like the Democrat. I don't like the established Democrat, and I don't like the established Republicans because they're the same people. The only thing is, sometimes when they want to fool you, they come out with these platforms. You think they're going to adhere to them, but it's the same people. They are operating on the same policies. If you notice, when the Republicans screwed up, the Democrat comes in. When the Democrat screws up, the Republican comes in. That's how they share this thing. They move it around just like how you move the goalpost. You know, when you play chess, yeah, that's what they're playing on you. And on my channel, I see these things. Yes, I see them. So let me tell you this. All of you that are emotional out there, that's why you never get anything done. And you will never get anything done. They will always play with you because you're too damn emotional. That emotion is what got you, and that's what they've been playing with you. And I hope that the ancestors can touch Black people so they can take away that emotion. So the ancestors, those who fought hard for you, can remove that emotion from you. Because that's what they're playing with. These two individuals, Trump and Barack Obama. They're playing on your emotion. And if you don't wake up, by the time you notice in 2028, you remember those Democrats that were in office during Joe Biden's time, when all of that atrocities were being committed in Gaza, where were they? What did they do? Nothing. Are you going to reward these people? Are you going to reward them over a silly thing like that? What relevancy does it have to do with you? You know how many people are being called monkey in this country every day? Have you heard of their story? Have you? Why should you be outraged when it comes to Obama? Why? Obama has a good record as a good president. Was Obama a good president? Do you want to see 2008 and 2012 all over again, repeat all over? Is that what you want to get up every morning? All you can talk about is race? Is that what you want to see happen again? Guess what? If you don't get out of your emotion, I'm saying this again, and if you're upset, that's up to you. If you don't get out of your emotion, I'm saying this because I see it. If the Democrat takes over, which I don't want him to take over, but should the Democrat takes over, they are going to make, listen to this, and I don't even think the Democrat going to take over. I don't think. They are salivating right now. They are like, "Ooh, Trump keep messing up. Keep messing up. Send send all of your ICE officers out there." All of a sudden, the Democrat, they are anti-ICE. Because they're going to use that information. You remember one of the people says, do not ever allow any good situation to go on waste. One of the Democrat person says that. But in their head, the Democrat establishment now, they are thinking that they are going to win both houses. Let's say they win both houses. What are they going to do? They're going to make Trump more famous. Because they're not gonna achieve anything for you, that's for sure. Because guess what? Anything Trump does, they're gonna rubber stamp it, right? And then Trump wouldn't sign it either. So he's just gonna keep, Trump speak better than any of those people. Yes, Trump understand how to make his case more than anyone the Democrat has. That including Obama. He knows how to make his case. He will make his case, and that will make him more famous. And then guess what? In 2028, he will run. Forget about the 22nd Amendment. That's just an amendment. But let me tell you this. Please, I'm appealing to MAGA, and I'm appealing to progressive, aka leftist. If you're in this party, in the Republican Party, or you are somehow associated with the Republican Party and your MAGA, people, American people, please, those ones that are not emotional, that are not watching all this charade go on, and just like, that's not relevant. Vote, please, vote all MAGA. That's for the Republican side. Please, if you normally vote, please, vote hard if you want your country back. Vote for MAGA's candidate. When I say MAGA, I'm talking about people that will stand up to Trump. Those are the ones that you must vote for. You understand? And if you're Democrat, right? If you normally vote Democrat, please, I'm talking to the young people, the old people, they are always going to vote Democrat anyway. These are established people. But those old people that are progressive leaning, aka leftist, I'm talking to you too. Vote for progressive, not Democrat, progressive in that party. And if they are leaning leftist, vote for them. Because here's the reason. When you vote for both of those people, they will not block Trump, but they will get the work done. They will make sure that they work together to make sure that those 2 years after this primary of Trump, at least something comes out of that for the American people. They're not going to make him famous. They're going to get the job done. This is from the Common Sense channel. Because here, I'm not emotional. Because I know what these people are doing. I've seen the same MO. During Trump and Obama's second term, they did the same thing. That's why he won that second term. Had they not done what they did, Obama would have never won that second term. Because his first term wasn't that good. It was all about race. Every day was something new. And I don't want to be part of that. So, MAGA, the American people, especially those who vote Republican, make sure that you vote all MAGA candidates, especially those, again, who stand up to Trump, who are willing to stand up for the American people and bring and make Trump do those things that he says he was going to do for the American people. And those are the kind of candidate you must elect for this primary. People who will hold Trump to the promises that he made for the American people. And then on the Democrat side, vote for progressive candidates that were willing to work for the American people, that are patriots. That's who. Don't vote establishment. Establishment like Barack Obama. Obama is establishment. Don't vote no establishment Democrat. Because when these two individuals goes there to the White House, they will stand up to Trump for the American people. That's what I believe. That's the only way you're not gonna have 2028 constitutional crisis. But if you vote Democrat, like right now you can see them, woo, they're looking at few races across the country, and you're thinking that that's the primary. Some of these races are local. Some of them, the people went in, they did what they had to do because they want change for that community. But when we're talking about national election, it's a different ballgame. Because all the creatures are going to come out. We don't want established Democrat people. They're the same. They and the Republican Party, they represent the same policies. The platforms are not different. They're the same. That whole video, my friends, that's why I was upset in my video I did, because I've seen that before. Because I pay attention. I've been paying attention for the past 27 years now. 28, I've been paying attention. 29 now, I've been paying attention to what they've been doing. You understand? I used to be a Democrat. I used to vote Democrat. You understand? But one day I woke up and I discovered that the policy wasn't for me. I used to vote Republican too. One day I discovered that the policy wasn't for me. So I became an independent. And that's how I see the world. And that's the approach that I bring to my channel. Understand? Barack Obama will be the worst if he ever runs. If you ever allow Obama to win, right now he's sitting somewhere, someone is pumping words in his ears. Man, this reaction we saw right here, you stand a chance, my friend. Should Trump ever decide that he's not going to step down, he's going to run for a third term, we're going to pitch you in. There are those black people out there, they're going to stand with you. Because someone did a video depicting you as a monkey. So that's enough. That right is enough for you to run a third term. And let me tell you, if the Democrat takes, hypothetically now, because I don't think the Democrat are going to take both houses. It's not even the House, they're not going to win. They're not going to win. They don't have nothing to run on. They don't have nothing. All those elections, they're being special election, those are just local. They're local election. Wait when the primary starts. You see. They're not going to win the House and the Senate. So they should stop salivating. They don't have nothing new to offer you. Their policies are dismal. Their policies are just like the Republican, established Republican. It's the same. They don't have no future. They don't have no future plan for your children. They run on race. They run on hate. If one run on hate and racism, the other one benefit from it. That's how they do it. If the other one run, both of them play the race card too. It's not just the Republican. And now you're going to see these senators coming out of the grave. The ones and the representatives, right? Both houses, you're going to see them coming out of the table and their chairs. They're going to be talking blah, blah, blah. Because they're getting ready to switch hands. And we need to see these people for who they are. You understand? I am against their policies. I am against their rules. I'm against anything that they involve them with this country. Because they don't do anything meaningful. It's just like taxes without representation. Taxation without representation. That's all you see. You see that, and if the Democrat takes the House and the Senate, that's all you're going to see. You're going to pay your taxes and you're not going to be represented. You're not going to be represented. They're not going to do anything meaningful for you. As long as Trump is the president, they're going to make him a sitting duck president. But nothing is going to be done until the term. But Trump is not somebody that's quiet. So that's going to make him more famous. You understand? So the best you can do, the American people, I'm talking to you, if you want to take back this country, don't give this primary election coming up in November, do not give it to the Democrat. They don't deserve it. Find a progressive candidate within the Democrat Party, a progressive / leftist candidate in that Democrat Party. Appoint them, campaign for them, support them, and vote them in. Flush out all of the establishment, including Obama. On the Republican side, find a MAGA, true MAGA, that are willing to stand up for the American people and remind Trump of his promises to the American people to end all wars, to put America first. When you know what it means that when you say put America first, make sure that the people have what they need. Take care of this country. Make sure there's jobs. Make sure that America are doing better. Find these people. They are in the Republican Party. It may not be many of them, but how many do you need anyway to run for this primary? Just so enough that the Democrat don't take the House. Because when the Democrat take the House and the Senate, my friends, they're going to make Donald Trump run for a third term. Believe it or not. And let me tell you, Donald Trump is not a quiet person. He's not afraid to say what he thinks. And he will be out there every day talking about the things that they are holding him or stopping him from doing. And that, my friend, will make him more famous than what it is now. Let me tell you, some people are sitting there quiet, but they love everything that Mr. Trump is doing, from both the Republican and the Democrat. If these people are really serious about ending some of the foolishness and some of the depiction of black people as chips, monkeys, why don't both parties come up with a legislation that would consider anyone using monkey and a black man a crime? Have you thought about that? Why don't they come up with a bill that would protect black people from stuff like that? Someone using that kind of historical, derogatory, a slur on black people. Why don't they come up with some legislation if they're really outraged? But let me tell you, they're just going to come out and we are outraged at what Trump said. And you believe that? It's a lie. They know, especially the Democrat, they are counting on this because the thing is going to stir people's minds up. They don't understand that people don't vote based on emotion. People vote based on what's best for them and their family. That's what people vote on. They know the Democrat record. They know the record. Do you think you're going to parade it around on the social media with monkey's picture of Obama and then that's going to just, hey, let me go vote for a Democrat? No. People don't base their decision on that. Because the Democrat are do-nothing party, whether they are at the federal level or at the state level. And my platform, I use my platform for that. Both for you, establishment, Democrat, and establishment, Republican. You get it. We are tired of you. We're tired. I just hope that black people can demand more. I hope that black people can wake up and demand more. You understand? But let me tell you the biggest mistake anyone in this country who is a voter would make is to vote for the Democrat to gain control of both houses. And let me tell you, that will propel Trump to run in 2028. And there's nothing can stop him. If he runs and he's able to get enough people, say the American people comes out and say, we are pleased with you, and they vote for him again, what do you think the Supreme Court going to do? What do you think the state going to do? What are they going to do? It's just going to be a constitutional crisis. That Second Amendment is an amendment for Christ's sake. You understand? It was ratified in 1951 to the Constitution. All it does is it just allows the government, they don't want the president to be super, super powerful. That's it. So at least there's a limitation on how long he can run and how long he can stay in power. So he doesn't abuse power. That's what it is. Is that a reason for you to kick someone off a ballot? Is that a real reason? You understand? If the person is not sick, they don't have any debilitating disease or interminable disease, is that a reason? If they're sound, they're mentally stable, everything, they're competent, they understand their environment, they understand and fully aware of the environment. Is that a reason for you to stop them from not running? That's why a lot of people question the 22nd Amendment. You understand? So if this person is doing a good job, let them do a good job. Let them stay there. Now, most of you, me personally, I don't believe in that system. But I think it's going to be good for you guys to understand that everything in this country is a facade. The whole system is a facade. You understand? And these people know it. There's a way they can finesse around that 22nd Amendment. And you, they say, oh, it's 22nd Amendment, it's going to do that, blah, blah. You will be surprised come 2028. Vote the Democrat. Allow the Democrat. The Democrat, again, are no different than a Republican. They're the same people. Understand? They come out, they say all that nonsense, but in closed door, they all cahooping together. They're all together. They're like buddies. You understand? So don't be fooled. Don't be emotionally carried away by some of the stuff they are doing. Understand? It's just a way to keep you in the matrix. And then for those people that understand these things, that can see them, you understand, for what they are. When we see them, we get really upset. Me personally, I wouldn't want Obama to run for anything in this country. Obama doesn't have a good track record. Trump, we already know. This is his last term. But if you give it to the Democrat, both houses, it's gonna make Trump run. I'm telling you. Because because you're gonna hold him back for the remaining 2 years. So he's gonna feel like he didn't do anything. And he's gonna feel like you prevented him from doing what he wanted to do. Especially now he's gonna switch. He's gonna start to do things for the things that he said he would do in the beginning. Those things he's gonna start to do. You understand? Just so he make the case to run in 2028. It's not stupid. Very brilliant. These Democrats, they know Trump isn't stupid. They know. They know everything Trump is doing. They're not stupid too. But the American people need to wise up. For Christ's sake. Love this country. There's a reason why I do these videos. Of all the places I've been in this world, the only country that gives me the opportunity to do what I do today, to be who I am today, is this country. I have my children here. I'm established here. I love to see this country be better. I don't care about these rich people. Most of your senators, your representatives, these are millionaires. If they're not multi-millionaires, they are millionaires. The pain and suffering and struggles that you go through with your family, they don't have to go through that. And meanwhile, you're paying them. When you're struggling, they're getting paid better. So you care less about them. Care about you. Care about your family. Care about your neighbors. Care about your community. And most importantly, care about this country. Because when this country are in the hands of righteous people, good representatives, people who will put this country first, any day, any time, let me tell you something. Your family will do better. I will do better too. You understand? But you cannot sit there over and over and over and over. This same family is almost like a dynasty. Why would you want a family? Every now and then, if it's not this family, it's that family. It's not this family, it's that family. Man, for Christ's sake, let's wise up. These people are playing a prank on us. And that prank, my friend, if you don't wise up, it will be reality in 2028. But honestly, I think Obama will run. If you ask him right, oh, but he's a politician. When that call comes through, Obama will run. And Trump knows that. You understand? There's no one in the Democrat Party that is more, you know, establishment to take on Trump than Obama. Only Obama. Trump wouldn't want to run against Gavin Newsom. He wouldn't want to do that. He wouldn't want to lose an election to a progressive, aka leftist. He wouldn't want to lose an election to him. But I think Gavin Newsom can win an election in this country. I think he could. And that's Trump's fear. So Trump's best bet is for Mr. Obama. He knows Obama well. All that stuff is, whoever generated that video, they probably got a promotion. So you don't worry about that. You never know the person. You never know their names. The only victim here are black people. And that's why I think there must be a law, some law, legislatively by these people that are saying they're outraged. You understand? Because I know they're not. They go sit in the corner, they pat each other on the shoulder and say, bravo, bravo, bravo. They're not no outrage. Because this is not the first time they insult black people. But nothing has been done. Not even a legislation has been done. So it's going to benefit them. Don't allow this to benefit them. That's the essence of my video. And let me tell you, Trump and Obama, both of them are going to run in 2028. The Democrat if you allow, it's a safe place if the Republican can maintain both houses. But if the Republican lose both houses, that's going to make Trump famous, and Trump is going to run in 2028. Take it from the common sense or not, but I'm telling you the truth because I see it. I already see it. So again, I want to thank all those people. Again, I want to thank all of my subscribers. I want to thank all those people that remain consistently subscribed to my channel. And I want to thank those people that watch my videos. Because let me tell you, when other people are thinking as a group think, you should be separate from that. You shouldn't be thinking like them. You should think different because the word is they want you to think like everyone else. They want you to focus here. But you shouldn't be like that. You are not designed to do group think. Humans are not designed to do group think. Humans are designed to be independent in their thought process and in the way to see the world. And that's what I do here. That's what I try to do. But Obama is not stupid. Trump is not stupid. They know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to move the goalpost, and you, my friend, are the target. Let's get out of that matrix. The matrix is real. And the only way you can get out of the matrix is when you start to see reality. And whatever reality you're seeing, it should be your reality. It must be your reality. It must never be their reality. It must be yours. You must think for yourself. And don't allow these people to use you as their donkey. Because that's what sometimes they think you are. You know. And no Democrat must benefit from any of the things that are happening. They're like, oh, immigration. Oh, yeah, ours. Oh, now, Obama the monkey. Meanwhile, Obama isn't a monkey. But they're pairing all these things together because they know all of these things are going to mess with your emotion. But again, if you give them both houses, when I say them, established Democrat, if you give them both houses, that, my friend, would that will make Trump famous and thereby allow him to run in 2028. Take it from the common sense. Once again, I hope you are doing great. I hope that all is pleasant for you. And I hope that you and your family are in good health. Thank you. And as I've always said, the greatest thing that could ever happen to anyone is not the day you had your first child, the day you graduated from high school, college, the day you became a lawyer, doctor, whatever it is that you're working on, my friends. The greatest thing, my friends, that could ever happen to you is the day you discover yourself. Because from that day on, everything will start to make sense to you. Have a blessed day. Thank you.